everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week of August the 2nd to August the 8th. Okay, let's see what messages we have here for Scorpio for the week ahead. And if this reading resonates with you, make sure you leave me a comment below, and don't forget to hit that like button. Really helps me know which placements are resonating for me on this channel. Okay, let's get started here for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, making some choices. That sounds so funny, so general, making some choices. But it looks like there's significant ones that are on your mind that are challenging right now, and you're trying to keep things balanced. That is the key here for you. See the Page of Rods on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so my dear Scorpios, what I can see here for you is that your confidence is a little bit shaken here. Although you appear to have very high ideals, you're actually struggling to keep your mood in a place where you're able to feel that inner celebration that you had. You're facing struggle right now. So my dear Scorpios, you went from feeling a really solid inner celebration to feeling like that you were leveling up to a new place, but that getting there was going to be difficult. So you're on some sort of road here, and you're trying to keep things balanced. You're trying not to sacrifice yourself in this choice or relationship potentially with a Gemini, but your confidence is shaken. Your confidence in yourself to be able to do this battle is shaken. There's a part of you that doesn't think you can face this, but it's like part of the path to getting to this new level. Wow, this is really interesting. And at the end of this, it's almost like you're going to experience a new emotional sort of dimension of yourself. So it's certainly not going to be for nothing. And you're definitely going to be feeling more connected to your spirituality and your intuition. Now, let me show you some of these cards. Now, the interesting thing here is my eyes weren't drawn to this part of the reading, sort of different placements initially, but as I see this, it makes sense that you're starting to need to get ready for something changing. As we saw, there's going to be a struggle to sort of challenge, like to level up. It's going to feel like a challenge to level up here. But ultimately, what will help you is this sort of being very mindful about what is happening in your day-to-day. How can you get yourself prepared physically in a way that is sort of purifying yourself for something that's coming up? And I say purifying is something that's just coming to mind, that it's more of a making sure that you're ready for how this challenge is going to impact your energy. So you want to make sure that your energy is sort of strong going in, right? And the only thing holding that back is this idea that you want to generate change now. And it's almost like you're feeling a little bit impulsive, Scorpio. You're feeling a little bit impulsive because you don't want to feel dissatisfied anymore. You want that feeling you're trying to transmute that feeling into joy. And this is good, but you may need to pump the brakes a little. It might be, there is a sort of divine timing to this that you might be getting frustrated with because it's not moving quickly. You might be sort of more ambitious than the timing is allowing, and you're also not entirely sure how to keep things in balance. That must be part of this situation for you, Scorpio. Though the issue here for you is trying to balance things out, and it's challenging. You're not certain about whatever this choice is or this union potentially. It's just things don't seem harmonious and in balance right? This is top of mind, and this is sort of driving the reading. So it's like, could be a Libra or a Gemini, or maybe you have placements in those signs. It's interesting. It's a time where you're trying to keep things harmonious. You don't want to have any sort of friction around you right now. You're looking to balance things out, but for some reason you're doubting that you'll be able to do that. You're doubting it, which is interesting because the rest of the world sort of sees you as having very high ideals and knowing thyself really well. Like they'll think about you and think, yeah, that individual, has a lot of confidence, which it's interesting that you're not feeling the confidence. So that says to me that something is causing you to sort of feel emotionally unsure about what's going on around you emotionally. And you could be missing out on something because I feel like the Knight of Pentacles wants you to look around more carefully. It's almost like, he's like, you're missing something and it's right in front of your eyes and it's right there. And it's like your dissatisfaction with this journey, because it was really like there was some inner celebration not too long ago, and now you're finding that you're leveling up and that there is a struggle that you're having to face, and you're sort of in the prep. You're in the prep mode here. Oh, do you hear that car horn? You're in the stage where you're getting ready for this. And you're trying to keep things fair and balanced, and you don't want to sacrifice. And I mean, seeing the Knight of Cups as your final outcome really says to me that you're going to sort of come out of this having a new idea about emotion. It's going to be like that's where your level up is going to happen. It's going to happen on an emotional level. And it could involve a new dimension of emotion for you. So whether that be like romantic love, whether that be inner love, like self-love, true self-love, or this sort of feeling of love for the collective of humanity as a whole, like this new powerful love as your perspective when you look at the world. It's interesting. These are, it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone, but it's very interesting, Scorpio. I think you're on a journey here where you're tapping into a deeper part of yourself, and it's moving, but you're a little bit impatient. And I think it's because you're really trying to keep things in a place where you feel connected and inspired, but you're just ready to generate change, and it's not time yet. It's still time to sort of climb that hill. There appears to be a struggle ahead, sort of an inspirational struggle, maybe a struggle with the external world. But it's something that is going to show you sort of a new truth about yourself. And so it's not time to generate change yet, Scorpio. It's time to sort of keep balancing and healing your energies on a practical and a soulful way. And think about the confidence statements here, like the I can. Like, are you thinking I can, or are you thinking I cannot? Like what are you thinking about when you imagine this situation? Okay, let's get an oracle card here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, direction comes flying out of nowhere. Okay, let me read it to you. Please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body. And if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. Interesting. Direction, you guys, that's really interesting. That really says to me it isn't time for you to generate too much change. It's time for you to sort of feel it on a, like we were saying, sort of a more spiritual and intuitive level, and not force it. It's not time to act yet. You're looking for some direction. That's really, really nice. I like that for you, Scorpio. Show me the right action right now. I think the right action for you right now is to focus on whatever this thing, choice, or balancing that you're trying to do. There's something you're trying to bring into alignment so that you can generate change. And it's the confidence. I feel like the confidence needs attention here. Yeah. Wow, that's really beautiful direction. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it at that, Scorpio. If this has resonated for you and you would like a personal reading, my email is in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and watching. And we will see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you lots of love and light, my friends.